You're listening to the Comic Crusaders podcast. I am your host, Al Mega, CEO of Comic Crusaders and Undercover Capes. In this show, I'm sitting down with creators from all walks of life to talk about inspiration, process, the lessons they've learned, and a whole lot more.
Hey, Fabiente was popping, bro. It's about to go down, baby. That's right, baby. It's your boy with the booming mic and the questions that slap. That's right, baby. Today I'm be diving in to the indie film trenches with the action-packed film fanatic. He's a visionary behind the hit girl film, fan film. Let me tell you, he's an adrenaline junkie, and this bad boy just got selected for the GeekFest Film Fest. A big shout out to my homie Bill Ostroff, GeekFest Film Film Fest. John right there. It is year 12. Wow, year 12. That is insane. My man has been popping off and supporting independent creators in film for over 12 years. And before that, even more. So a big shout out to him for even doing that. And we have someone that's been selected again for this year's year 12, like tour. It's a dope film, you know what I mean? We're about to do some dope stuff because we're never going to have those questions. We're going to have those jokes. And we're going to have a mega ton of energy as we talk to the creator behind this fan film about the one and only hit girl, the big boss himself, the legendary Kevin Barile. You, baby. The champ is here. He got his belt, bro. He got that spinner. Oh! Let him know. He's declaring. Folks, the way he's declaring that he got GeekFest Film on the lockdown. That he got the best film on the joint. He is locking it down. You other folks that are on GeekFest better be on the watch out because the champ is here. All right, so Kevin, Poppy, talk to me, hit me. You guys start hitting on us. So let's get into the fun stuff, bro. I appreciate you first for being here, taking some time to talk about this dope film that you took time to do, man. To be bold enough to share in your creative vision. So hit me, Poppy, with that origin story. What radioactive camera was it that bit you and gave you the power to make these wild indie films?
First, Al Megan, thanks for having me. I appreciate you. Really happy to be on the show. Excited to talk about Hit Girl. Excited to talk about GeekFest. That championship right there, by the way, was from the Urban Action Film Festival in New York City last year, where we won Best 2-Minute Fight Scene. So I just want to represent it a little bit in the opening.
The champ is in the building, bro. Fight choreo- yeah. Step up, folks. We can do better fight choreography. My man Kevin about to put up that belt. I'm only playing this guy.
Yeah, I wish I could go defend it, but I have some other things going on the horizon. I've been doing a lot of writing, working on a feature film coming up this year, so it's an exciting time, 2025.
So give me the origin, my brother. Like, where you OG from, and what was the love bug that hit you to be the creative force that you are now?
I'm born and raised in Windsor Locks, Connecticut. After I graduated high school in Connecticut, I moved straight to LA a month after and started pursuing directing, screenwriting, and of course, action filmmaking. As far as what got me into it, you may or may not be able to see so well on my back screen, but that's my projector going on and the king himself, Jackie Chan. And that's what got me into everything.
All right. So how old were you then when you got introduced to this and it slapped you in the face like you got slapped by Jackie Chan himself?
Yeah. It kind of didn't happen that way. I was 11 years old or so, and I saw my first couple of Jackie Chan films. I remember my father took me to a screening of Legend of Drunken Master when I was a kid.
Your dad? Really? A screen?
Yeah.
Was your dad in the industry, or did he just happen to have like an exclusive hookup?
He wasn't like it was like a selective theater somewhere in New England. It wasn't like a wide release. And he was like, "Hey, Kev, I heard about this kung fu movie. Want to go check it out?" And I remember, left an impression on me, and I started collecting all these Jackie Chan VHSs, not DVDs, VHSs, everybody. And
for those that don't know, that's the VCR, the actual tape, where God forbid that shit shoot up your tape because then you want to destroy that VCR.
Yeah, totally. I got hooked on Jackie, and not only his fight choreography and his energy in the films, but the fact that he was so useful behind the camera. He learned how to direct, and he did most of his own fight choreography, a lot of his own fight choreography, and then, as we know, all, if not most of his own stunts. That's what got me into filmmaking, action filmmaking specifically.
Excellent. So when did you first pick up the camera, though? Like, who put that camera in your hand? Were you playing with the big homies back then, with hood homies, or what happened here? How did the filmmaking portion of this all start?
Shout out to all the friends.
Still VHS.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, no, you're exactly right. Shout out and a big thanks to all my friends and family, putting up with me when I was 10, 11, 12 years old, making them be in all my home movies and the stuff that I was writing and the ideas that I had. So I would rope in
really
people.
That annoying kid, huh?
I really was. And again, anyone watching, I apologize, but it kind of worked out. So I appreciate everybody for it.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah. I remember specifically being under 10 years old, and we were doing a bank robbery scene, and I had my grandma show up in a teller's outfit, and we used the microwave as a safe, and we're robbing the bank, and she's playing along. God bless her. Anybody who had,
I love it.
Definitely grandma, and my mother and parents. So anyone who had anything to do with putting up with me and helping me along my dream, I appreciate you.
Well, so let me ask you then. They were putting up with you then, but now they're seeing what you're doing now. So listen. Of course, it's kids. As obviously children, right, of parents. While we still have them, you always want them to feel proud of us. So when you show them at least what you've been putting out there, how do they feel about it, and how do you feel about the reaction to your stuff?
That's a great question. I think it's a difficult thing to understand for someone who's not in my line of work. Like, why would you want to struggle and not know when your next paycheck's coming in and do this kind of work? and action filmmaking specifically, we get hurt. So why put your body on the line and do this? So to answer your question, I think it's hard for someone to understand. But when they see how happy it makes me, my mother and father have always been very supportive of me, and I appreciate them. So every now and again, so like my father got to come to New York and watch me win this. And
look at that belt. So that shit on, bro. Look at that. Look at that fucking belt, bro. That shit is fire, bro. You mad proud. You the Roman Reigns of indie film right here, baby. It's popping.
I'm a big wrestling fan too, to be honest. So you and I may have that in common too. But having my father there, seeing me win that, was a really special moment, because in those moments they finally get like kind of what I'm going at when they watch Hit Girl, which we're going to talk about today. Even if you're not in the business, you see how much work and energy and love and passion goes into something like that. So
let's talk about that. What drew you particularly to Hit Girl? I mean, as your fan film subject, was it the purple hair, the swords, or just that savage swagger that mommy has?
Yeah, I've always been a big fan of Kick-Ass, the movie, and they had a sequel, and the fights were great, and Brad Allen being involved in the fights of the first one. I always thought it was a really cool character with a lot of potential. And seeing a 12-year-old, oh yeah, for sure, and seeing a girl this tall, 12-year-old girl, kick everybody's ass and take names, it's a really cool, fun thing to watch. And at the time, I was training one of my students who happened to be about that age, and they were interested in making a flick, and I just thought it was the perfect timing to have Hit Girl put on the big screen again.
Well, I did. So, were any crazy behind the scene moments or stories while filming this Hit Girl? Like, did anyone accidentally get roundhouse kicked and you had to call the ambulance and shit?
We try very hard to make all the dangerous things as safe as possible, but you can't.
Yeah,
Accidents happen, you know.
they do.
Yeah.
Oopsies. Oops.
So yeah, I'd say every day of filming, we got hit or kicked or punched by accident. It just happens, and we're all
Oh man.
professionals, and we're
I mean,
friends. All my friends worked on this movie too, so we're not going to take it personal.
so were you taking hits yourself, or you were just watching your friends get beat up and laughing?
Most of the time, I was directing and I designed all the action, but there
Oopsie.
was yeah, there was one day that I got involved in a fight scene, and that's the fight scene in the garage, and
Oh, word, look at my man. Hey,
yeah,
how's
yeah.
that
So I did a
feel?
few stunts there. It's great, you know, because I do. I've done a lot of on-camera stuff in the past. I'm a martial artist, a lifelong martial artist.
Oh, really?
But
What's the training? Listen, I want to know. The folks want to learn about this because again, this is what makes you a good director. That when we're talking about Hit Girl, this girl kicks ass, and to
yeah,
know that you actually have martial arts experience is pretty cool. So, what was your training and where you at right now?
sure. So to go back to the Jackie Chan thing, after that, I was like adamant of finding about finding some place to train kung fu or Chinese martial arts.
You see,
And it just turned out a school had opened in South Windsor, Connecticut, run by Grandmaster Hu Jianchong, and I went over there, and for the first day I was hooked, and I was 11 years old then, so I'm 35 now. So I've been doing martial arts ever since. Grandmaster Hu now moved his school to Los Angeles over the last decade or so. So if you're
okay.
interested in learning wushu, kung fu, I can't recommend anyone higher than Grandmaster Hu Jianchong on Culver Boulevard
Uh, I
in
love it.
LA.
So basically, reviewers don't share on this film, so you're about to get your ass beat. Honestly. So no, so all right. So how did you feel when you got that called up for the Hit Girl and being selected by my man Billo for the GeekFest Film Fest for year 12? Be honest. Did you scream? Did you dance? Did you punch the hair like a mofo? Give you that jersey, fist punch? What's going on?
Yeah, I've had colleagues and people that work in fight and stunt industry with me be in Geek Fest in the past, and when I saw that they had done that, we were currently in the post production for
Nice.
Hit Girl, so I didn't make last year's cut, but I knew right away once Hit Girl was done that this is going to be one of the biggest fests and opportunities for the movie. So I submitted it really early for this season, so I had to wait quite a while. But then once we saw Hit Girl's poster up on the Geek Fest site and the Geek Fest Instagram, we are all really stoked. And the venues it's showing at, it's super cool. It's a really awesome experience,
Yes, they
and
are.
it's going to be an awesome season. And I appreciate being selected.
Yeah, Bill puts in the work, and I forgot to show this even before. I was supposed to show this with the intro to show us just the type of work he's done. So I got your action filmmaker scene. So, folks, listen. I mean, are you for hire as well for people?
Yeah, yes, sir. We
All
design
right,
fights and do stunts for your movies as well.
and there we go. So check this out. This is my man's reel right here. So if you want an action filmmaker, if you guys have an idea, if you guys are like, yo, for real, like, yo, all right, I want to do something on that John Wick, style, or even crazier. And I think my man here is definitely one of the future, especially with his experience in martial arts. That he ain't fake, man. He's like, what he's talking about. So you want to see something cool? Check this out. Wow, look at this. Oh, yeah, but John Woo style kung guys, you see this? Oh my God. Bro, feature filmmaking is in the building. Bro, holy fucking shit, my
What's
brother.
going on, Chris?
God
Daniel.
damn, bro. Let me take that out of there, bro. That shit look crazy, son. What the F?
I appreciate that.
Bro, that is my level of action scenes that I want in my movies, bro. So, you know, you saying Jackie Chan, I mean, this shit is beyond that, bro. So when it comes to your cinematography skills and picking up that camera, like, how did you learn, you know, and to pull that? I mean, did you involve a lot of your personal martial arts training in the scenes? Like, how did you do this, bro? This shit look crazy, bro.
I appreciate that. And for we action filmmakers, when it shows in the big screen at festivals, something like that, that's the kind of reactions we want. So, like, I'm happy to have you as a hype man. I appreciate that.
I'm an action fan, bro. You fucking turn me on. Ooh,
Yeah.
That's what I want to see in the film. Dumb me down and give me some good ass fights, baby. Shit, bro, you ain't fucking around, bro.
And when you know, some of my movies and Hit Girl shown at a couple big screens and hearing people freak out some of the crazy deaths and some of the stunts.
I got a clip. We're gonna be showing that in a minute, bro.
Yeah.
Well, what is it, bro? Like when you create these films, man, like even just showing what we just showed, bro. How do you even put it together? How do you pick the people, man, to work with you?
Yeah, I've been lucky enough again to meet a bunch of people in Los Angeles that are kind of have the same interests and goals, and we're all stunt people and martial artists and trying to make action movies and trying to make the best entertainment that we can make for everybody. You know, at the end of the day, they're movies. You know, I like to make awesome art, but I also like to entertain the audience. You know, so when I have people jumping out of their seats and going, "Ooh," and covering their eyes, those are the kind of things I'm looking for. So to be honest,
I'll tell you that much. I'm a fan already, bro.
I appreciate that. So to answer your question from before, you know, Jackie Chan was always very much an action comedy guy. So it's actually something I kind of try to avoid because, you know, I don't want to be the next Jackie Chan. You know, I'm trying to be myself and be the first Kevin Barile.
Yeah, and Kevin B, baby. Yeah, bro. Let's get it done. The Barile verse.
I hope so. So I'll design action scenes. I usually do them by myself for the most part in the beginning before I get my stunt friends involved in the choreography. So I like to design everything from A to B like by myself in a dojo or in my room.
I mean, what do you mean? So you storyboard it like an artist? What's your process like? And who are you inviting? Is it your dojo team members or what to kind of display like how you work in this?
Yeah, if someone watched me do it, I'd probably look insane because I'm just in my room fighting different people, closing my eyes, pretending where everyone's going to be. And then once I have it all
by yourself in the park, like, oh, I'm like, what the hell is this guy doing, bro? You're like, yo, here's $1, bro. You get a drink.
Yeah, they think I was on drugs and call the police if I did this in the park for sure. I would just be, you know, fighting a bunch of invisible people. But once I have it mapped out and I know like 90-something% of it, then I'll invite my friends, my stunt guys to come get some eyes on it. And then together we can kind of hone it and make it as good as possible. And then as far as filming it goes, I also have awesome friends and crew that help me out. People I met in film school when I came here in Los Angeles and people I met at festivals, you know, and all that networking has led me to have, you know, a fucking fantastic team that I use all the time.
Oh, well, and let's talk about that because before we get into this and really get deep into Hit Girl, check out this just fight scene from his fan film, Hit Girl, baby. Check this out. Oh my God. It's not cinematic. It's cinematography.
Hey, motherfuckers. Let's do this.
Oh my God. No! Holy shit. Are you trying to call this a Christmas movie, bro? What are you doing?
It is. Just like Home Alone, it's a Christmas movie.
Bro, you fucking me up, bro. That shit look, first of all, yo, where did you get this amazing talent for? That I have the trailer, folks, so you could enjoy it. That was just a scene. It was like, yo, first of all, damn, bro, again, awesome job on the choreography.
Appreciate that.
Fun. So, are you involved in the choreography? Did you hire someone? And then, who is Shorty? Because shit, she kicks ass. Diablo.
The first part is it's actually really important to me. I design all the action in all my movies, so that's really important to me. Yeah.
Bro, you are the future. Yo, Keanu. Yo, for the next John Wick movies, I think you need homie here too, bro. Let's go.
I appreciate that. And then when it comes down to executing it, I just have the best, team of friends and awesome stunt people that come out and make it a reality. And then I have a stunt coordinator as well for anything that requires wires or nasty falls or breaks. I have my stunt coordinator, Robert Stephen Brown, that's on every movie with me, and he's fantastic. So I was actually in that scene. Two different bad guys in that scene. I got masks on.
Oh, really? You're two different bad guys getting your ass kicked?
Yeah. Yeah. And then the guy at the end who gets the crowbar through the face, that's me.
And you see, folks, he's still alive. He's okay.
Still good. Still good. And then the last thing is you saw it in my reel, but right after that, I get lit on fire for the first time. So I do a fire burn, and she kills me that way. We did that practically as well.
All right. Wait a minute, bro. So not only a director, stunt coordinator, but my man is a stunt man that got lit on fucking fire. Stop playing. How did that even feel?
You don't feel a thing of the fire, to be honest, because we hired a professional fire burn coordinator. Her name's Julia Elizabeth. She did great for us on set.
How does that work? I mean, what do you do in order not to feel it? How do you protect yourself?
There's a literal gel for your clothes and skin. So you do layers of gel application so you don't burn your skin, and the clothes have to be of the right quality and the right material as well. So then after that, there's nothing too crazily scientific about it. They just take a torch and light you on fire, and then you do your bit.
They run around.
Yep, exactly.
So how long were you on fire for, bro?
I was about 30 seconds, and I did some action while I was on fire. I threw some punches and took a kick and fell over.
What?
And you have to. I didn't know this at the time, but you're meant to hold your breath while the fire is flaming underneath you. So you breathe in the flames. Of course, it's gonna fuck up your system. So that's actually what I was most concerned about: is can I do 30 seconds of action without breathing?
So how was that experience? How did you pull through?
Yeah, I think we did 2 or 3 burns, so I did it 2 or 3 times.
What? You gotta
yeah.
you gotta turn the fire like 3 times, bro. That's crazy.
The most difficult thing about the whole fire burn experience, we shot in Fraser Park up in the mountains, and it was fucking cold. It was like 25 degrees that night. So at first you have to apply all the gel, and you have to do it shirtless as well, get it under your skin. So I remember just waiting my turn, freezing. That was much worse than the fire burn itself.
Oh my God, bro! Look at the sacrifice, folks. And this is indie filmmaking. You hear this? Look at the sacrifices my man is making. This is why I'm asking these questions. Yo, I want you guys to understand, like, this is big budget in a sense where people are putting even their lives on the line sometimes. Because I can't imagine like freezing like that with gel even before and then getting on fire. Holy fuck, bro. That's for me, that blows my mind. God bless, bro. So
before I definitely will answer your question because it's so important. The person that played Hit Girl, she's fantastic. But while we're on the idea of stunts here, I'm talking about my own fire burn. But in my reel, you'll notice there's a gentleman that falls off of the roof, hits a stack of wood, and then falls under the ground.
Crazy.
And that's my buddy Alan. And again, he did that for real. There's no wires, no green screen. He took a dive off the roof onto his back and just ate shit.
Is he okay?
He's alive. Yeah. He's okay. okay is a matter of perspective.
Listen, he's a mental motherfucker. So yeah, I get it. I have friends like that. We used
Homeboy's
to call,
always calling me.
we called him the Punisher, my guy, because he was just mental, and that's it. We'll leave it at that. Now, bro, how was your experience though in doing all this? Like, how much fun did you have in this with the filming? How did you even connect with all these creators? I mean, actors. Like, you know, we haven't really answered that question. Like, where did they come from? Is it your kung fu school? Is it just random people? Did you put a call out to people that just were actors? How did you put together the film and to create the team that you did to create the masterpiece you have?
So yeah, when I got here in '08, pretty much the networking started immediately. I met some of the people that I still work with today in 2008 from film school. And those are the behind the scenes
Since
type of guys.
2008. Oh wow.
Yeah, one of my kids. Yeah, and they become even better than work acquaintances. They become friends, and you're helping each other out. You know,
They
you're
become
working on their
family
things.
over time.
Oh hell yeah, for sure. So one of my longest friends I've been working with, his name is Andre. I met him at film school. He works on everything that I do. I met a guy named Tony Diaz, and I met him at a film festival, again, over 10, 15 years ago. And he's a huge reason why my movies look any kind of professional. He helps me out behind the scenes, camera work, lighting, editing. He's my film partner for life.
And what's the romance there? How did you meet Tony?
I went to a film festival, and that used to be in Monrovia, California. And we met one day and had lunch, and we kind of kept in touch over the next 10 years.
Like, yo, homie, I like your energy. Like, you want to have lunch? You want to smoke a blunt? Like, what happened?
It was called the Action on Film. Yeah, it was sushi, but yeah, it was called the Action on Film Festival, and it was directed by a guy named
Action on Film. Yeah, but the dude from Canada, right?
Del Weston ran Action on Film Festival.
Yeah.
And he introduced me and Tony. And in the moment, it was just a very subtle, throwaway couple of minutes. Hey, Tony, meet Kevin, whatever. But it turned out that, it spawned into this awesome working relationship. And I can't imagine making a movie without him.
So talk about that, because people sometimes are shy, right? To share their journey and meet other people. Just sharing that. What was it about your homie's energy, even before he became your homie, that you said, "Oh man, I think there's someone I could work with"? Like, I want people to understand that sometimes you got to know how to connect with energy. What was that moment like for you that you said, "Okay, I think there's someone I could work with"?
That's a great question, and you're absolutely right. Because now that I've been here for 15 years, you meet a lot of people on set, and you can't like everybody. You can't like 100% of the people.
Well, high five. And no disrespect to the one, but it's really true. No disrespect, but energy has the vibe in a certain wavelength. And if you're not my wavelength, no disrespect to you, but I love you, but we just can't vibe on this.
Yeah, totally. And I know it's the other way around too. Someone's going to meet me and say, Kevin's not my cup of tea, but it's just whatever, it happens. But yeah, I could tell with but also the same passion he had for getting high quality entertainment and content. And also, I remember that day I was a little bit nervous about showing my movie. It was one of my first film festivals. And I remember him just saying, dude, fuck it. Like, who cares what they think? Like, it's just, this is, you put your heart and soul onto the screen and they're going to like it. Some people are going to like it. Some people won't. But, the important thing is that the people that like it will want more of it.
I dig it.
Yeah.
So, what's kind of like the biggest creative challenge on this film that you faced? Was the script? Was the shooting? Was the editing? Or finding that purple ammo? I mean,
Yeah. So yeah, I'll answer two questions with that one question. And the actress who plays Hit Girl, her name is Angie Estevao, and she's
Angie. Shout out! You're wonderful.
I cannot say enough about her, and this is her first movie ever.
Her first? Stop lying.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you found the star, Poppy.
Yeah. And I just simply asked too much of her. That's why we got the product that we have. Looking back, I should have asked her for so much for her first film. I hope she's glad that I did. Her father helped out a lot. Oh yeah. His name is Greg. He was fantastic. So basically, she was training with me at my home gym. I train kids, I train teens, I train adults, I train actors, martial artists. And she was 12 at the time we shot this movie.
Oh my
And
God, bro. Oh, you know
eh,
what, bro? Let me do this. Don't even continue right now. You know what, I show the official trailer. And then we're gonna continue about how you find it because I want people to be impressed. We already saw an action scene and all. We're gonna see a whole lot more right now, folks. Check out this is the trailer. Enjoy. Wepa!
I will find that girl. I want you to kill her.
Game on, cocksuckers. Merry Christmas, bitch.
I can't hear you, brother.
What was it about Hit Girl that got you so down to say, yo, I need to make a Hit Girl movie?
There's just so much involved with the Hit Girl character, and she's so bigger than life, and she uses weapons, and she's beating everybody's ass that are 30 years older than her and twice as big. So all the gadgets, the weapon, the bad language, it's just funny and entertaining. The violence is like over the top. We haven't made an over the top kind of comedy yet. Like I said, I tried to avoid comedies for the most part, but I just couldn't resist this time. I just had
Why
to.
was it okay? What is as again? Because everything horror comedy, action comedy, like even drama comedy, everything's a comedy nowadays. But what was it about the comedies, the genre that kind of you shied away from? What was it? Was it maybe the work, the lines? Maybe you want to hit them? I mean, what was your fear as the creator behind comedy?
It's mostly, like I said, the not wanting to duplicate or copy my idol, Jackie Chan. I want to do something kind of different. But I have nothing against doing the comedy if it fits. And this time, it just happened to fit. And most of the comedy, a lot of the comedy, comes from the action. Like when she drives that crowbar through my face, like it's violent, but goddamn, it's funny. I get laughs every time I show this.
How did you even do that scene? I mean, is your throat okay?
Yeah. Since my character had a mask at the time, it goes through the mask. There's nothing computer about it, which is cool. We did it practically. It just goes to the side of the face.
Practical effects.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Oh my God! Salute, bro! I want to give you a hug. Practical effects, me gente. My man is going OG, baby.
Yeah. So, I try my best to do most things practically, but then of course there's times you really can't avoid it. But yeah, the most you can do practical, the better, in my opinion.
So who's your practical effects artist? How did you find this person? Because let me tell you that scene is actually pretty effing dope. So it's like, how did you find this person to be able to, bring that old school madness to that scene?
So a lot of it I put in the shoulders of my makeup artist on the day, and her name is Keiichi. So throughout the action, the practical effects will be usually us, the stunt guys, who just rig the props the way they need to be. But there's another moment in the movie, which I haven't shown you, where she throws some ninja stars into the guy's face. And we do that practically through camera work. And then she also applied.
You didn't stab nobody in the face, did you, bro? Don't be playing with me, bro.
No, everyone was safe at the end of the day. No major injuries, no major accidents. Bumps and bruises, yes, but no major accidents.
I mean, again, it's a martial arts film. I'm pretty sure there's going to be bumps and bruises. But were any bumps and bruises that was just totally funny? They like, how did this even happen?
I'm sure there were. Like the most annoying thing, to be honest, was Hit Girl's costume. It just kept falling apart all the time, and to keep her mask up, to keep her wig on correctly, that took up so much time of the production. And it's nothing against the makeup or wardrobe person. It's just that I bought only one of those costumes, and we had to tailor it to her size. And when you're doing all this action fight choreography and stunts, it's gonna get fucked up. It's not much you can do about it.
She's stretching, she's kicking, she is fucking people up, bro. I mean, I love it. I love this realness, how your candor and how you share the process. Because again, this is what it is. This is the fun of filmmaking, folks. It's like you're gonna go through shit, but you're still gonna have a dope end product that is able to be selected from my man
Yeah.
Billo for GeekFest, because the end product, even through all that madness, is fire.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Can't do anything alone. Like, so I have so much respect and appreciation for all my friends and stunt people that worked on this film. So thank you very much for everything. And like I said,
salute to the Barile squad, baby. Yeah, fire.
thank you.
I mean,
Thank
for
you.
real, man. Like, I think what I got to see, I'm in love with. I want to see more from you. I got to see a full feature. Like, bro, like if you could have a dream property to work on, let's manifest, because manifestation is real. So let's put the energy out there so that way they know that you are in the algorithm. If there's a dream project outside of this that you could work on, what would it be?
Oh boy. Right now, and this is the truth, I have 2 features written, and I'm currently working on getting those made right now. So
great.
The true answer to that is my original work. One's called Cromwell Mansion, and that is currently in development stages. I'm working on getting the budget with a producer right now.
Yeah.
So keep your eyes out for that, and hopefully, with some hard work, just like this one, we'll be able to get you guys a product.
Prayers up on that, baby. I got you on that, man. But for real, I want to get you into your geekdom. Like, what's your fandom? What's the one thing you fell in love with as a kid, as a fan? The first thing that you ever fell in love with?
Ooh, Power Rangers.
That was your John?
Yeah, because
was it the first iteration of Power Rangers?
Yes, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, because I was young and into martial arts, so that did it for me. And then years later, I got to be the stunt coordinator on a Power Rangers joint, and it was official and canon. It was for kids, but it was canon. So it's like a bunch of 10, 11-year-olds. Yeah, and I was the stunt coordinator. We're designing fight scenes for the Power Rangers, and it was fantastic. And I got to involve a lot of my friends from stunts into it, so it was great. But yeah, after that, so many things. Mortal Kombat and G.I. Joe, and everything that someone like me grew up in the '90s with, I was into.
Bro, I want to see you do a G.I. Joe film or a mass film or do some Iron Fist film. How about that? Bring the martial arts, bro. Let's see what you got here. Do a White Tiger film. Let's go, bro. You need some Puerto Rican. Like, make sure that don't go to Anthony Mackie. He doesn't know how Puerto Ricans talk. I do. So come to me. All right, bro. And I got you. Like, we got to make those martial arts films because you're a boss, bro. Now, what's next for the universe that you're in? I mean, are we getting a Hit Girl 2 after this? Because I know this is probably this. You know what? No bullshit, no favoritism, no nothing. I enjoyed the shit out of this one. So, I really hope that this is one of those that get the most attention. I can't. I know. I'm sorry, Bill. I know I'm not supposed to play favorites. I'm just saying, my man. I love this because I love the action. But what's next? Hit Girl 2, The Reckoning, or are you cooking up or something else entirely outside of what you're doing? Like when it comes to the independent market, because you say you're doing a feature, but any more short films coming our way? Any teasers?
Just after that, when we made one called Subject 13, which we put a lot of work into, and that's new on my YouTube right now. It just passed 100,000 views.
What's that YouTube? What are you talking about? What's that? This YouTube right there?
On that YouTube, Subject 13, you guys can check it out.
Hey.
Yep, you got it. And then I'm taking a bit of a break from producing the shorts just because I've been doing it for a very long time and they get expensive. So if I'm going to put my energy and my money and my time and my passion into something, I want to make that full feature now. It's time.
You want to make that paper. That's right. It's time, bro. Because you're getting recognition. You get on notice because you are, in fact, the big boss, bro. Kevin, bro. I love talking to the future of film. You're definitely part of it because after this, y'all saw the action. I give you 3 different. I give you a clip. I give you his reel, and I give you the trailer. What else do you need to convince yourselves, guys? This is fire. So make sure that if you hit a convention that has GeekFest Film Fest in it, check out where they're playing at and make sure there's one of those films you're gonna vote on because I think it's fire. I dig it. It's action. It's violence. It's humorous. No shame, boy. You did a great job, and I love it. So again, these are the channels you gotta go. You got Instagram. at toxic_action, baby. All right. Then you got YouTube at brilliant_action. Wepa. And of course, check out everything that's going on with the GeekFest Film Fest at geekfestla.com. But my man is already claiming it. He is saying right here in this image, the champ is here. The champ is here. He is challenging everyone at GeekFest Film Fest right now. Like, yo, bro, try to take this belt away from me. He is saying, "Here's the challenge, bro," and I love it, Kevin, bro. I mean, give me. This is the last words I need here before we go. I want you to give me in a wrestling style pitch why people need to vote for this film when they go to GeekFest Film Fest at their local Comic-Con.
You want me to cut a promo? Okay, I got you.
Give me that promo.
First is are we far back enough to get the whole arm in the picture? Okay, we are. All I'm saying now, guys, is we have a new generation of action filmmakers. It's me. It's my friends. I know so many people in this community. They're all so talented. I want you to go support them on their YouTube channels. And let's get a new generation of filmmakers into the big screens where we can all succeed and have fun together. I appreciate all you guys. I love all my friends in the stunt and film community. I hope to see you all on set soon. And let's go have some fun at the cinemas.
And there you heard it, folks. It's Kevin B, the champ of indie film. He's got his belt. Go, and I dare you try to take it away from him. That's Kevin B. It is Al Mega. This is Comic Kid. It is GeekFest. I'm telling you, check out GeekFest Film Fest, one of the dopest film conventions out there on the market, for real, bro. If you're a fan of sci-fi, comic book film, even wrestling, drama, they got it all, man. My man Billo knows how to pick him. And with that, I'm out. Hasta la próxima, mi gente. Uepa!
Thank you for listening to the Comic Crusaders podcast. If you like the content, please subscribe and turn on notifications. Also, please visit comiccrusaders.shop and our extended podcast family over at undercovercapes.com. And also, make sure to download the Comic Crusaders app on the Google Play Store today.